Oh, when you the tab with the nail?
Yeah.
Oh,
It went under my nail.
yeah,
Like,
I hate
deep,
those.
Deep.
Did you ever know that you could open a can with another can?
Yeah. You could do that with a lot of weird shit.
You should have did it.
Dave, you know what that was?
What?
Bunk. Ah.
Oh my gosh. That's it's giving me
The GBs.
Ah.
Don't use the same finger.
careful.
I like pain.
Yeah.
I like pain.
Fair enough.
And you say it twice.
I do.
He says, I'm getting a little, like, Saw vibes, but just not, like, deep voice, you know? Where
Yeah.
it's like a whisper. I want to play a game. You know?
Do you want to play a game?
Getting a little creep vibes here.
All right. Well, no better time than now, right?
Let's do it, dude.
Oh, Jesus. I have to put the whole room back together. I do this every time.
What happened?
Nothing.
Okay.
We good.
Hey friends, it's time for another new episode of the Two Clouded Mind Show with your favorite hosts, Chris. I have a very caveman brain. And Dave. He's falling apart in front of our eyes. Subscribe to the Two Clouded Mind Show on YouTube and everywhere you get your podcasts.
Two Clouded Minds, baby. I love you guys.
Hey.
Hello.
All right.
I like that a little bit.
That
Like, I think one
I
time you should try that.
I think you should
We should
clip
do the
that
hello,
auto tune
hello,
in.
Yes,
hello.
yes,
Yeah. We need a
Ah.
little auto tune on that, and dude, that slapped.
Yeah, I don't know.
That was
I don't know
a
about
perfect accident.
Yeah. What's up, friends? Welcome back. It's Wednesday.
How you doing?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing pretty good. Anthony?
I'm good.
I mean, I'm not mentally well, but I'm here. I'm
Oh,
well.
who is?
That's fair.
Who is?
It's always an odd thing. Like, are you ever gonna ask somebody, "Hey, how you doing?" Fucking horrible. Sorry, YouTube.
Yeah, I think that I've had that situation happen where I've asked and I've also been the one who answered. You know, people I think that a lot of people feel obligated to say that they're doing good even if they're not doing
that's
good.
What I mean.
But I've definitely had some honest interactions in that regard. in my life.
Yeah, because on the other side, it's like the person saying, how you doing? You
With
don't
a
know.
total stranger, though.
Right. Like, they're not being like, yeah, well, tell me how horrible your life is right now. I think there's, it's kind of like read the room situation.
Right.
but-
If it's a friend or somebody close to you or whatever, or even like a coworker that you know well or you're going to be talking to, if it's a passing thing, then yeah, how you doing? Great, how you doing? But
Yeah, you see, like, I've heard it a couple of times, but I try my hardest to not, because I feel like by me saying it, I'd be bringing somebody's day down.
true.
You
Yeah,
know what I
that's
mean?
the thing. It's like most of the time, like Anthony said, you got to read the room. Most of the time,
Yeah,
people
yeah.
don't really care how your day is or how you're doing.
Yeah, exactly.
They're just saying something so they can move on.
It's a social.
Pleasantry.
We got to go
Yeah.
to, like, what's up? Maybe that. Maybe we should
Everything.
switch it to that.
Well, because that's a question also. What's up? Nothing.
Everything.
Not too much.
Everything.
Yeah, exactly. Like, what's up? I don't know. Not much. Even though, like,
I feel like
the
one's
person's
what's
life
up
is falling apart.
like slightly better than how you doing.
Is it? No, I think it's worse. I think it's.
don't
I
know.
think it's
what's up. Could
more
be like, today nothing.
more impersonal.
How you doing is more like.
Are you trying to be impersonal?
I'm trying to just.
How about-
I don't know.
Yo, hi. How you doing?
Hey,
Can't see. You just have to say hi. You have to cut off the how you doing part.
I just did.
Hi. What's up, big guy? Hey, big guy.
What's up,
What's
boss
up,
man?
sweet tits?
Yeah.
You
See,
gotta cut,
that's-
yeah. Sweet tits
Eh.
doesn't work.
I don't know. It's okay.
I
It's a
guess-
good thing. It's a good thing I never leave the house. I don't have to worry about this stuff.
Yeah.
You look like you're riding a
Yeah.
Harley right now.
I
I
feel.
think
like
we've said
am.
this before, haven't we?
Yeah, I, feel
don't
like-
know.
all
With the
I'll
big
stop- I'll
handlebars?
stop. Yeah, it's comfortable though. Sometimes.
Listen, go with what you feel.
I just,
He did.
it's
He did have
comfy.
handlebar hands.
It's comfy. It's comfy.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
There's something missing.
What?
there's no $20 bill.
Oh
What
yeah,
happened?
I forgot to put it back.
Oh, okay. I thought
Yeah,
somebody
no.
finally landed on it.
No. I
Well, they
forgot
have to
put
replace
back.
it if they did.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, it's
Well, maybe
Yeah.
they didn't have
I
it.
actually
It fell
forgot.
off.
I was supposed to do that like before I got here, like when I got here, and I totally forgot.
Oh, it's okay.
Yeah,
you blew it.
yeah, I blew it. The
That's
set's
okay.
incomplete right now. Sorry, fans.
Yeah, thanks for noticing though, Anthony.
Yeah.
Making it weird.
Wow.
Dick.
This is what I get.
Ooh.
You know, Rand, speaking on the note of like how you doing.
I gotta put my glasses back on.
Go ahead, Anthony.
Go for it.
Your TikTok.
Mine?
I digged it.
You digged?
I digged it. Yeah, I dug it.
Doug.
Well,
I
my
di-
TikTok?
yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I don't think. Yeah.
But I mean, it got some comments and some good things. I thought that was cool.
I don't know. It was what it was. It was fun.
It's got Mister. You got to get some positive.
It
out of
was.
this.
It really wasn't anything at all. You
I
know
like.
what I
I
mean?
thought, but it's something positive might have came out of it. You know.
I'm glad you liked it. Thank you.
I can't wait to put my glasses on because I feel like I just read something and I want to really like. Hold on.
I like this though. I like this.
I think. Yeah, where you're at is.
Good. All right.
Yeah, because
Let's get
I
those
don't
glasses
know,
clean.
I don't know what I'm looking at right now.
You're
What?
looking at the
No, I know what I'm looking at.
What?
notes app.
The last line that you could possibly see.
Intrusive thoughts. Do you ever walk past a big kitchen knife and think about sticking it in your stomach?
Have we ever spoke about this?
No.
I've never had that thought. No.
Well,
sorry.
we did speak about intrusive thoughts
Yeah. but
in
not
a
that
in a
specific
prior episode with
one.
Brittany, and I even made a promo about it, as a matter of fact. But this was not my note.
It
So
wasn't
let's
mine, no.
let's crack it open. That means it must have been Dakota's note. It's
Yeah.
funny that she's not here, but we'll talk about it
Yeah,
anyway.
she can't plead her case.
Intrusive thought. Well, we already know what her case is.
Yeah, we know now.
case
to keep
is
the knives away from. her.
Apparently,
Yeah.
every so often she'll walk past a big kitchen knife and think about sticking it in her stomach.
There's some big ass knives over there.
So next time, here's what we have to do: is next
Some
time we
big
see
shit.
Dakota, we have to say, "Hey, how are you doing?"
Mm-hmm.
When was the last time you were in Target?
How-
in the kitchen section?
How are you?
Who hurt you?
Hey, what's up with you?
Watch,
Like, really,
Are
what's
you
up?
okay?
watch Michael Myers recently.
Yeah. So I'm gonna say no. I haven't ever thought
Nope.
about that.
Definitely
You
not.
know, the
Never
intrusive
once.
thought about grabbing the gun when I walk past like a cop or something like that. I have that thought very often. When you
Right,
walk
right.
past, you're like, "Oh, I could get the gun. I could get it."
Well,
We talked about that already.
That now I
see, like
definitely
I'm
remember
like
that
I'm like on
conversation.
the
Yeah.
edge there
What do you mean?
because it's like I never thought I was like I'll just shove it in there, but I was like how hard
Shove what in where?
the,
What are you
the
talking
knife,
about?
The knife in the stomach.
So you have had this thought.
Well, I mean, like how hard would you have to push is more of the.
He's had the thought,
Yep. That
There it
means
is.
he's had the thought.
clearly.
yeah.
So how hard would you have to push? Probably not that hard, dude.
Depending on the knife.
Think about how easily you accidentally cut yourself all the time. You know, like when you're cutting food or whatever like that, or in
Well,
different
isn't
ways.
That part is not. I don't know. It's like the slicing
all
versus
skin.
the tip.
It's still going right in
But
there.
although if like you're like chopping veggies or something and you nick yourself,
Yeah.
you're not expecting to do that, so
Right.
it's like quick and clean.
Exactly, which is my point.
You have to mentally push
Yeah,
that
that's
thing
what I
in your
mean, like,
belly.
It's still
That's
going
rough.
right in
So
there.
yeah, it's going in there as slow as you. However, as slow as you push it.
Right, you have total control because there's not going to be any resistance. It's just going to cut right in. It's going to
Yeah.
go right in.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Not a
especially if
problem
it's
at all.
Good chef's knife,
Yeah,
dude. Like
Not a problem at all.
Bata.
We had the cheap shit.
That's I'll tell you,
It's
it-
worse.
it would be worse, but it would still
Yeah.
pretty much go right in.
It's
Yeah.
making my stomach hurt, really.
How
Because, like, dude,
are you?
that's like
Never.
you're really not. There's not a lot of room for error. Before you can die from getting stabbed in the belly.
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
yeah. It's a very popular way to die. A lot of people are doing it.
Just like very, very, very little room for error. Like you, dude, anything you hit in there, I think maybe if
Oh,
you
sure.
stabbed in the side, you live.
I feel like if you now if you get like the lower parts like down here,
Yeah, you get your meats, your haunch.
right
No,
out in
it
the
launches
in the
you.
side area. Like it seems like those ones are a little easier to survive.
Yeah.
There's a bit better survival rate
Yeah,
there.
but the
I
straight
think for
in,
the
I
most
think the
part,
straight in is a rough
straight
stretch.
into
Straight
like
in-
your
straight in
the
is
center
dead.
of your body.
You're dead.
Yeah, you're
You're
in bad
dead.
shape.
You're
You're in
dead.
bad shape.
Yeah, I got some meat to
I think
move
like
around.
down here, down
Right.
low or left or right.
A little love handle action.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
I got jug handles, fam. We could poke a hole in that thing.
No, I don't even want to do it. I'll throw up. I don't want to stab anything.
No. That I don't think we're going to actually
Yeah,
stab
no.
anything here. We're just discussing, you know,
Yeah,
what ifs
This
and
is just a
things.
discussion.
This is an intrusive thoughts discussion here. That's not even our intrusive thought. Yeah, I don't think I would. I don't think
Nope.
Nope.
Never
No.
once.
Do you have any intrusive thoughts that you do? Like anything that's akin to this? Like it's obviously not sticking a knife in you, but anything similar where you're like
when I
putting your fingers in the toaster or anything like that?
no, but when I worked on skyscrapers,
Just
when
jumping
I was
off.
like high up, I
Yeah.
thought about like
No.
What?
just putting my arms out like and just what would happen.
I
you
can
would
tell you.
fall
You
and
would fall.
die.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
He did the Jack Titanic situation at the top of the.
I mean,
Well,
I
like,
guess.
I was standing on a beam.
Ah.
Yeah, no.
Nope.
Cars were like this big.
Oh my god, like Grand Theft Auto 2.
Yeah, no. I don't know if I could handle that type of a height.
No.
Really?
Nope.
I'm not so sure.
know
Like
they
I feel
should-
like I do have. I don't know that. I'm not sitting here being like I'm afraid of heights because I'm not afraid of heights.
Yeah,
But I think that at a certain point, there's a height that I'm afraid of.
of course.
Oh,
Of
there's got to be a
course.
limit for everybody for
Of
the most
course.
part.
Yeah. Like once I get
Mine's
certain
like-
high, I'm like, okay, this is a little different now.
Second floor.
I don't know. It sounds like this sounds kind of stupid. Like you have to respect it, and I know it sounds like I was doing the complete opposite of respecting the height I was at. But
Okay.
I was familiar with my surroundings. Like I had been doing that work for
You
a
had
while.
you had a comfort level. You had a comfort
Yeah.
zone.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I was
aren't
within
you
my
at a
comfort-
like decent height?
I was pretty high up there.
Right? Isn't there like sometimes a random
Well, if
gust
a car
of
is that
wind?
small,
So, I
were
mean,
you
like-
strapped in? Do you get?
I had my
clipped
harness
in?
on. I had my full harness on,
Okay.
but my lifeline wasn't connected to anything.
Hold on. So you're wearing a harness, and it's not connected to anything.
Yeah,
So you're dragging around a rope,
You're just carrying
clipped
extra
to me.
weight.
it's clipped to me.
and you're dragging
And
it
it's
around.
basically just like a lanyard with it's like a pack that's like this big
Sure.
that when you fall and it goes like the lanyard gets stretched, that is your shock absorber.
Uh huh.
So it's like another like
But it
couple
wasn't
feet.
connected to anything, so it's not going to ever absorb a shock because it's
Well-
not actually connected to anything.
Well, once you get to your work area,
You're supposed
you
to connect.
clip off. Yeah. But to go from one to the other, sometimes you
You
have
gotta
to
unclip.
unhook. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
No,
For
thank
sure.
you. No, thank you.
Like I said, you
no,
just
thank you.
it's being comfortable,
Yeah,
knowing that
you become
any-
accustomed to it in a certain
any
way.
any wrong move you could kill you or your partner.
Ugh.
Yeah.
Not for me.
How did you end up? How did you get into that? How did you like? Did you choose to be like, I want to work on these high rises, or it's just like, hey, this is part of the job?
So it's kind of funny. I was a subcontractor for Lowe's and Home Depot. I installed like windows, doors, and like AC units,
Sure.
like the small little ones, like the ones you put in windows and
Okay.
shit. I started dating this chick, and went over to her family, like her parents' house, for like a big family function. Met her uncle, and he's like, what do you do? I told him. He goes, no, you don't. You're a tin knocker. You start tomorrow. And he gave me the address, and I went, and I started working in his shop as just like a laborer. All I did was like minor bullshit. I didn't touch any metal. I cleaned, did like packing trucks and stuff like that. Then he got me into the apprenticeship school, which was 4 years.
Okay.
So I worked in his shop still while I went to school. Cause that's how the apprenticeship works. Like you either
On the job training.
yeah, when I was in there, it was like you're in school for 4 years, 5 days a week, but you also still work. Like I worked for, you You might have to redact that.
Okay. Noted.
But yeah, it was pretty cool. So I did that, and that's part of the job. You're,
I mean, was
You do
the
an
pay
HVAC
okay at least?
yes.
Okay, so I mean, you would hope so. The people that are doing the dangerous
I
jobs.
was making well over 100 a year.
$100? Whoa!
Yeah, dude.
That's cool.
Yeah, dude.
That's awesome.
And then I broke my back.
You broke your back
On the job? Yikes.
What part of your back? Was it spinal?
Of course. Now,
I think it's spinal.
okay, we walk through a door and forget stuff. We did talk about that.
We did
right?
talk about that, and it works because I just did it the other day.
I think everybody does it.
My
Yeah, it
shorts are
happens all the
rising
time.
up like a little.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, super. He's out here in 50s basketball shorts.
Yo, listen. If
Sorry.
you got it, flaunt it.
Yeah. Hey, go. Like I said, you're feeling it in your jellies.
Yeah. I was like, yo, who's Ed? Ooh.
What?
I liked your idea. I want to try a world record.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. I want
Okay,
to
let
try
me
one
find
of
that.
those.
A Guinness?
I want to try. Yeah.
So like
I want to
beating
know, like,
a existing record.
Yeah, but look,
Listen
he found
to this.
like.
Okay, so listen to what I have here.
I'm not saying they're easy, but he found these.
Just to open the door, just to sort of wet your whistle, just to think about, okay, like, could we do this? Could we possibly set a world record? You start to think, well, it's really imposing because it's a world record, but then you start to find out what people have set records doing.
Right.
And these are some of the things that people set records for. The Guinness Book World Record for most spoons balanced on a person's body is 88. Spoons balanced on a person's body.
Yeah,
so
that's stacked in a row. Or just
presumably,
anywhere.
I'm thinking that you're laying flat on your back,
How many spoons can you fit on you?
and then how many spoons can we pile up on top of you?
I just feel like that's not right.
Well, listen to what I just said. Most spoons balanced on a person's body. What do you think that means?
I would think you could just place them all around, but what if it's like they stacked 88 on top of each
No,
other?
Well, I don't think it
that's-
was one stack. I think it's just all over the body.
Yeah, that's what that
I
sounds
feel
like.
like you can get
Yeah.
88 spoons around a body. Big
I
body.
can get a lot of spoons on this body.
So there's
I'm a tall boy.
That's just one. On your face, 31 spoons. Just on your face.
I know I can't do that.
I think we go for the body here.
yeah.
So that's on the list. And then
that's a separate one.
Yeah.
they're both separate records.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
the
30
body is
I mean,
88.
31 on your face you could try for sure.
I don't think any of us have big faces. We don't have a big face. But you got enough body
flat
space.
Yeah, I got a lot of. I'm a tall.
That's what I'm
boy.
saying. Then you have an advantage.
I'm a tall drink of water.
Yeah,
some
you
might
got a lot
say.
of body surface area we could work with. So I think that's. I mean, it's not.
He was looking at you.
It's not. What do
Yeah,
you mean?
I know.
Oh,
I know.
He's
who's
the
looking at
tallest
me.
one of all of us.
Yeah.
I thought it was a fat joke.
No.
No.
I was just said I
No.
was a
Plus,
tall
you're
drink of
not.
water. Look at how long
Your
my
body's
legs
not
are.
flat. You'd be terrible at this because your body's very round, and the spoons would just fall right off. Tallest toilet paper roll tower.
I don't think it's round.
Tallest
Gravity
toilet
comes in,
paper
becomes an
roll
oval.
tower in 30 seconds. Now that's the catch. 28 rolls. Could you stack? Now it's and I think that I'm pretty sure because I read into this one. I think you have to only use one hand. You can only use one hand to stack the paper. Stack the
Right,
paper.
but it's not.
stack the paper.
It's like they created a base and then built up.
No. I think
I
it's
see, yeah.
tallest. It's one at a time. I think it's just one on top of another. 'Cause it's
A
tallest.
tower. It's not a pyramid.
28?
It's a tower.
You need a ladder.
Tallest. Right, or a set of stairs or something. So we obviously couldn't do it inside this studio, but we
I'm on Chris's shoulders.
could do it like outdoors, or we could do
Yeah.
it in like a larger space potentially. You know what I mean?
We need indoors, no wind.
That would be a great thing to try and do at the New Jersey's finest
Yes.
studios. You know what I mean? We're not going to do that when we go, but
If we got Guinness,
that would be a fun thing
yeah.
to do there. You know what I mean? And film it.
Dang, who's got 28 rolls of TP, man? That's a lot,
Everybody
man.
does.
I got you.
After
Yeah.
the pandemic, people were
Everybody
stockpiling
hoarded
that
it,
shit.
Yeah, I went
for
to
sure.
I went to Costco once and I got that many.
Fastest time to arrange the alphabet from a can of alphabet spaghetti. So you know the
Alphabet soup.
alphabet soup, right? In 3 minutes and 21 seconds, you arrange the alphabet A through Z.
In the soup.
Not in the soup. I
Oh,
guess you put it
okay.
like on a table or something like that in a pan, and you just like search through all the letters, and you can arrange the letters in the order, alphabetical order, in 3 minutes and 21 seconds. So
I
if
was
you could do it
thinking
in
minutes.
3 minutes
That's
and 20
fast.
seconds. Most clothespins clipped to the face in 60 seconds. 51.
Why did you choose this one?
Why did I
Because I'm
choose
a
it?
freak. I like pain.
That has nothing to do with it. It's just because I feel like this is one that like any person could try. Like you don't have to.
Oh, this
You
was
don't
like
have
you
to
think you could do it.
I think we could do it. That's what I'm.
Oh.
That's
I
what I'm
think you
saying.
could do-
I think I'm
An
getting.
average person could break this record. Is what I'm trying to say. It's not like you need a special life skill or you need a special.
No.
You could just clip some fucking clothespins to your face and set a record.
I get 10 around
If
my
you-
mouth. Easy.
Right. You gotta
big one.
like think. You gotta think outside the box here.
Nah, I don't want to do
But
that.
that's why I picked these, because I felt like any average person has a shot. You don't have to have a special skill or a special talent or equipment or anything like that. You just need to have some clothespins. Most Post-its, I liked this one a lot. Most Post-its stuck to the face in 30 seconds. 38. Could you stick 40 Post-its
I feel
to
like
your
I got
face
I feel like I got quick fingers.
in 60 seconds? The thing is, I don't even know if I could get Post-its to stick to my face because I'm very oily.
I'm a greasy boy
Yeah.
too.
Yeah. The three
I
of
just
us
have
might
very
be out on
oily
that.
skin.
And Anthony's sweaty.
Nah, but I wouldn't. You gotta cool me down first, and we'll do this.
You have to shave too.
Yeah.
Totally. Everything. Because you have to have all of it because you need all that face.
Yeah.
You need all that face.
You need all the face for the stickers. For the
I would try
Post-its.
that. I would try that just like here for funsies.
Yeah, but, like,
do we have
I-
38 pounds
Well,
right now.
not for funsies, but for the camera. And I think I don't know about
Well, but
38.
is there any technicality on here? Like a Post-it can go on top of another Post-it, right?
That's a good question. I was wondering that myself. I don't know the answer to that question.
Because you could realistically do
that's-
like a bunch.
Here's what
of
I got. I don't have 38 of
Okay,
them.
because 38, if they can't be on top of each other, that's a lot. They're not tiny.
We gotta
Right.
get the
No.
tiny ones.
So you probably are right that they have to be on top, or that they are allowed to be. But I don't know the actual parameters because, like, what's to stop you from doing like 5 and not even peeling them apart? Just putting
Yeah.
5s that are already still stuck together at a time on your face,
Yeah.
and doing it that way. There's got to be some sort of rule
All right.
where you have to put them on
Or-
one at a time.
Right.
But
I'll-
at the same time, you'd also have to pull them off. You know, so like
Yeah.
we could like take them off and stick them to the window so that you could just go right off the window, bang, 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 bang. You know what I mean?
Unless like the rule is like it
Like,
has to be
from
like a
a
sealed
stack.
pack. Like you have to open.
No,
the
that's
pack.
crazy. That's
No,
crazy.
like it's
you
open,
only
it's
have
ready,
30
you just-
seconds to do it.
No,
Yeah,
you have to like you
it's
have
re-
to
it's ready
present
to
them
go.
like Guinness has to inspect, make sure it's like a
Standard.
Sealed, yeah, they'll like
Stock
you can open it
Post-its.
and then like 3, 2, 1, go, and you probably have to peel, stick.
No way.
Stick. You don't think?
No way.
Yeah, I
oh
think
man,
so.
I'm almost.
This
betting you
person
have
got
to.
this person got 38 in 30 seconds, which means more than one every single second.
Yeah, you could do that.
Yeah.
Not peeling it off the pad.
If you have the
you
pad
can't.
right here,
You're
look, just
right.
it.
No way.
No,
No
Couple
way,
of
because what happens if you can't? Like, I look at me right now. You have to
Yeah.
like doing all this no way.
You're right.
Maybe that's
No
why it's a
chance.
Guinness Book of Record.
No, because that's a totally different skill. Like, we're not talking about it's just peeling Post-its. That's your world record right there. Most Post-its peeled in 30 seconds. You know.
Yeah.
But so anyway,
I
yeah, that's
added-
what we got. Those were just a few I perused. I mean, I didn't spend a ton of time looking at it, but I just found a handful of ones that were like, because I literally Googled like, what's the easiest world record? You know, like what are the most, and then I came up with like, what's the weirdest world record? Da, 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 da. And some of them were weird, sure, but they were also like, there's no chance of anybody doing them because it was like completely off the wall. Whereas these, anybody can go out and buy 30 rolls of toilet paper and stack them up.
Yeah.
You know,
Now, amongst
Especially
your
you, Anthony.
searches,
you're our guy.
yeah, amongst your searches for these, did you happen to come across the name David Rush?
I did not. Why? Who's that?
He breaks world records. Like, that's his job. I forget what, like, I know his name is David Rush, but I forget what he, like, He built like an empire around it.
And what does he do?
He just breaks world records.
Oh, okay. Well, I'll say this. I don't think I saw David Rush. Maybe I did, but I did see that there were several people who that's what they do. They just
Weird.
go around breaking world records, and
Yeah.
they do. But they pretty much, more or less do what my theory is, which is just like cherry pick the most random
Right.
things
I
and just like do them like
I
like a
think
weirdo.
one of the things this fool did was balanced a running chainsaw on his face.
Okay, well that we're not gonna try.
Yeah, no.
But see, why is that even
And
a world
then-
record?
I don't know, but then they took the record away
nobody
from
else is
him
gonna do
because it didn't have the bag on it, and then he redid it and crushed it.
A bag
It didn't have the clipping catcher, the bag
for a
on
chainsaw,
a lawnmower.
lawnmower. Oh gosh, that's a way different thing. That's a big ass like a lawnmower,
They did something,
and they
with a
bounce it on
chainsaw,
his
too.
chin.
Yeah, you got. Can we?
A
can we search
lawnmower?
it? I swear, I'm not tripping today.
Like a John Deere?
Yeah, no, I believe
Like
you.
a Craftsman, like
but
a
it's like
push mower.
very. There's a lot of weird records out there. And
Yeah.
so like I think if we put the time in and we really like combed through the record book,
Mhm.
the Guinness
Mhm.
record book, there's
Crush it?
probably a few, not a crush it, but just like there's at least like one or two that we might be able to actually conceivably do.
Yeah.
Like I don't think it's like 88 spoons balanced on top of a person's body.
And there's no time limit.
No, not that I
Right.
saw.
I'll try that all day.
It's
All day.
like why not? And but again, how big do the spoons have to be and all this other stuff? So there's all
It's
these
either
questions.
a teaspoon or a tablespoon.
Or a soup spoon. Or a dessert spoon.
Cut that shit out. It's 2 spoons.
Did you say David Rush?
Yeah, David Rush.
Rush?
Rushmore?
Rush minus the more. So rush less.
Rush. Hey.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I don't know about. I mean, like, we need. I guess got to be a little. I guess like rules for each one or something.
Yeah. Well, while he searches all that up, you see that I'm not gonna reveal it. But
The
you
thing?
see that thing over there?
The white thing.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I was looking at that before. I was trying to figure out what it was.
That's gonna be revealed next episode. So stay
I don't know.
tuned,
I
folks.
don't know what you guys are talking about.
I don't know.
The thing that I showed you before.
Whoa, guys are showing each other things.
Yeah, I pressed it against the glass. It was cool. It was cool. About David.
All right, so here we go. Let's see.
Oh, he's the most prolific.
one of the most prolific.
That's. I see the chainsaw in the top right corner.
Okay, so there's a chainsaw bounce on his forehead.
Look at him. Look at him.
David Rush is one of the most prolific Guinness World Records title holders on the planet, and his records have been viewed and heard over 150 million times. He's an author, speaker, entertainer, MC, and former startup product manager at number one at Cradle Point. Blah, blah, blah. So this is like an ad for his company, I guess. David Rush, record breaker, head-to-head, T-shirt ripping Guinness World Record.
Oh, you could.
So
do
he
that.
went to MIT. He's the world's fastest juggler, the world's slowest juggler, and he has the record for the most bowling balls juggled,
What?
most consecutive
axe
axe
juggling.
juggling
Oh my God.
catches, and longest duration balancing a bicycle on the chin.
with one leg.
In 2015, he started setting Guinness World Records to promote STEM education and espouses the power of having a growth mindset. So he's setting these records or whatever
to raise money.
or something like that. He's got there's some sort of business that's going on here where he's capitalizing on this in some way.
Yeah, look at all those stamps right there.
He's got a lot of sponsors.
I saw Mr. Beast in there.
Let's see. We got quotes,
Wow.
but where's the list of
Yeah, like how many does he have?
his records? World record
Oh,
videos.
250 plus world records broken.
Right.
That's a lot.
Breaking Records book.
I think this is an actual book that he's selling here.
This guy, marketing guy.
Yeah, he's got a shtick.
Yeah.
So I don't like this guy.
You gotta
World record videos, but
Yeah, I don't want to watch
Yeah, I
his
don't
No,
want-
I mean it says
Screw that guy.
250 plus world record was broken. So
Yeah, we just need one.
I would like one question answered.
We just need one, guys.
and
What's
I
that?
see it right there in black and white. Why STEM? David, why STEM?
Why STEM?
It says it right there.
I don't see it.
Where the
Right here?
keep
oh
going,
no,
right?
oh where the image gallery Facebook.
Yeah, keynote speaking about
tabs.
David, world record videos.
Above the orange, the
Yep.
tabs. Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Why STEM?
Why STEM? I don't know. Do you want to know?
I would love to.
Okay, so here we go. Why promote STEM education? We need more boys and girls to grow up with a passion for science, technology, engineering, and math.
Okay.
That passion needs to lead to an education that will prepare them for technical careers. In short, we need people with the skills necessary to sustain technological innovation and drive our economy.
Okay. That's
So there
pretty
you go.
cool.
Getting kids into science, technology, engineering, and math.
That's fair.
So he's raising awareness for that type of stuff, which is good because
Yeah,
we
yeah,
do
yeah.
need more smart kids.
We sure do.
Facts.
Yeah.
They the future.
Well-
Especially then I found something shocking out today that like Mennonites,
Okay. I don't
their
know.
school ends at 8th grade.
First of all, I don't know what a Mennonite is.
They're like the Amish.
Okay. And their school ends at 8th grade.
8th grade.
Thought you named a Pokemon.
Okay.
8th grade, dude.
Yeah, that's not
I mean,
higher.
granted, they have very small communities and they stay within their self and they live off their land and they just essentially all become like farmers or like whatever.
So I guess maybe they just don't need any more education because
They don't need calculus.
What are they
No.
doing it for? Right, calculus
They-
or anything else.
They're just like, from what I gathered, don't come at me, people,
Oh,
because
boy.
I'm not very smart.
This is we're on a tightrope here.
Yeah. Listen, I do this so you guys don't have to feel stupid. From what I gathered is they're definitely 100% against computers and technology, and they feel that 8th grade, like it's the basics, like that's all they'll need in that regard.
Hey, look.
And they're super, 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 super holy rollers.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's
Like that's
That-
their
that-
whole
you didn't
thing.
even have to say that.
Yeah, that's their whole thing. I guess it makes sense. Like
I don't know, man. Hey, look. Let them do whatever they're doing.
yeah.
They don't bother me.
no,
I don't bother them.
I tell you what.
I wouldn't want to live that way.
When I first moved to Jersey, I lived in Flemington for a year, and like 30 minutes away, there was a really good Amish market, dude. Some of the best food.
What's like a standout Amish food?
Good question, Anthony.
I didn't go too crazy because I don't like gamey meats and stuff like
Right.
that.
No, but like a
What did you
pierogi-
just say?
Gamey meats. I
Oh.
don't like gamey
What
meats.
did you just say?
I didn't say gay meats.
No. I didn't think that's what you said, but like gamey, that doesn't sound good.
Gamey is like,
Like game, like birds and
yeah,
like stuff that gets shot in the forest.
pheasants and like deer, venison. I
Right, but
think
like
it's
they're like
disgusting.
like
But, like-
pierogies. That's more
Pierogies.
Polish,
Pierogies are
right?
Polish.
Yeah,
so like
dude.
something like that. If I say or
Like,
knish,
So
those are the things you name, and you could be like, oh, that's that type of.
I can say
Cuisine.
what
Cuisine.
stood out the most was their baked goods.
Okay, like
Like
Okay.
fresh coconut pie,
Their
fresh
pies.
banana pie, like
Okay.
really, really, really good.
Banana pie.
Yeah.
Never had it. Sounds good.
Ooh, dude, it was so good.
banana cream pie. I feel like that's like a common.
Oh,
thing.
banana cream pie.
Yeah.
I have had that. I have had that, and it is good.
It's delicious. Really good.
Interesting.
I love banana flavored stuff. Like when banana is in something, I'll try it. You know,
Do you remember the frozen fruit?
frozen fruit.
It was like a ice pop.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
The banana one was
Never
so
had it.
good, dude. It was so good.
I remember I've had them. I might have had a banana. I don't remember. It was a while back. But
And
yeah,
I like
those are good.
artificial banana flavored banana flavor too.
Like they have like dry fruit chips.
Those are good.
Yeah.
But I like banana Laffy Taffy.
Girls shake their Laffy Taffy. Oh yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Banana is like always good. It's like it got a potent taste. Kind of put that in with anything. I heard you're not supposed to blend bananas.
Why?
Them and like strawberries because like it takes whatever they spray on the crops. I don't know. I forgot where I heard it from.
Wait.
It takes
Stop.
out the process of it isn't good.
Everything I said before about me being dumb, take it back.
Well, no.
I'm
Listen,
only kidding. I'm kidding.
you could both be dumb.
I
Now,
yeah.
let me ask you this. What the hell are you talking about?
It's a when you blend it. I don't know. I forgot where I heard somebody say
Blend it.
that. Where you're blending
blend
a
So now
banana.
you
Blend
blend a
that
banana,
shit.
and then some sort of they spray the banana.
No, don't spray. I'm saying whatever something. The process of the blending like extracts. Well, I don't know. I don't remember what it says.
So you're saying that like blending a banana makes
And
it less
strawberries.
nutritious?
Yeah.
I don't believe it.
I'm gonna
Doesn't
say
sound
I
right
didn't
to
say
me.
it was right, but I said I heard it.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna say no on that one. I bet you no.
I'm gonna ask
Well-
ChatGPT later.
I have heard some weird things. Like I don't know if you two have ever heard that if you're gonna boil water, cold water boils faster.
What?
I don't know about that either.
Oh, dude, you've never heard that?
No, because I
Come
always
on.
run the water hot to get it going faster.
I swear that's what I do too. But like, I've heard that in my life. Boil cold water.
Not that I don't
I think you're
I mean,
supposed
maybe
to. I've heard that you're supposed to boil cold water. I agree with you there, but I didn't know that it was because it goes faster. I just thought it was because like when you use hot water,
It's like dirty
there's something about hot water that you're not supposed to.
because the lead pipes. Like,
I don't know. I don't know what it
Yeah.
is. Maybe
don't know,
we're
but-
just maybe none of this is true, and we're just
who knows?
idiots.
Yeah.
remember when they said don't drink out of the hose? Come on.
Dude,
Hose
hose
water.
water hit different. I
Sure.
loved hose water.
Because it just sat in the plastic.
Yeah, it was delicious.
Not that water.
Yeah, no.
You turn it on,
I
you run
know,
it for a
right?
minute.
Yeah.
No, sometimes you
And
Putting the
forget.
pieces
always
together.
The coldest. It was always the coldest.
Oh yeah,
No, yeah, nothing gets colder than that.
Yeah.
those
E-
were the days.
Except when you didn't let it run.
No, you always have to let it run for a few minutes.
Yeah.
For sure.
Yeah,
Brings out, like,
that's what
Ice
anything.
cubes. It's delicious. Man.
I don't know. I mean, I could be wrong. I could be right.
But you're wrong. So let me. Do you mind if I change the subject?
Yes.
Because I saw something else in the notes here.
I
I
like
want to
it.
ask you guys about
Okay.
because I made this note so I can actually like.
Is it the one I added to?
No.
Okay.
Hit
No.
me.
Did you see on Netflix Rebel Moon Part 1, Part 2? There's-
It looks familiar. I didn't see it.
If you haven't seen it, then we won't spend any time on it. But
I'm trying to picture what.
Is
like
it a Star
the-
Wars thing?
no, it's not.
Okay.
It's its own thing.
Okay.
It's not like connected with any franchise.
Do you have a little background?
Zack
description?
Snyder directed it though.
He's
He
dope.
Yeah, thank you. He's really good. I would like you well, let's do it this way then. I would like you guys, if you have some time coming up and you're looking for something to watch, throw on Netflix, check out Rebel Moon 1, check out if you can.
It's just a
Okay.
movie.
Yeah, they're two movies.
Oh, okay.
There's a movie and then a sequel.
Dude, I might.
You know
I
what?
might watch one
I
tonight.
actually think Melissa watched it, so I'll ask her. But she just got me into Fallout.
I saw that
That's a
too.
game,
okay,
isn't
yeah.
it?
So let's swap over to that because you guys haven't seen Rebel Moon yet.
Okay,
I'm
I've
already
seen.
in.
I've seen like the pictures, like when you're in
the
a
ads
screening.
and stuff
Yeah,
like
yeah.
Is that Charlie Hunnam?
Yes.
I'm in.
Cool.
I'm in.
You're a big Charlie Hunnam guy.
I am.
Mm.
Dude, Sons of Anarchy.
I never
I
watched
thought
it.
it was the lamest thing in the world like when it first came out. I'm like, dude, I'm not watching that.
One of your favorite shows, right?
During the Pandy Wandy, I blew through the series 3 times.
Really?
Cried my eyes out every
I
time.
never watched it.
Dude, watch it.
It's like
I thought it was going to be like a cheese ball
isn't it
show.
like 10 seasons?
I think it's 12.
Oof.
I think it's 12.
That's rough.
But dude, once you get into it, it's so good. It really is.
So
And Charlie Hunnam's awesome.
So did you watch Fallout? Have you watched it all?
I'm up to episode 3.
Okay. So
Wait,
it's an 8
I
episode
might
series.
be up to 4.
Do you know the video game
That's where it's
Fallout?
from.
Yes, it's based on the
Okay.
video game. So are you familiar with the video game at all?
I played it a long time ago, so I wouldn't say I'm very
The
familiar.
vault and
Right
stuff
on.
like that.
I never
I don't remember.
played it. And I had only ever heard of it, but I never played it, so I
It's
didn't
like
know anything
Fallout
about it.
Cry. Was it Cry something like that?
There was Fallout Las Vegas.
I think I've
Fallout-
rented one, so I've never because I didn't know about it. Right, I was
Mhm.
always a Metal Gear Solid into like Call of Duty, and I never did Gears of War. I was kind of very strict on.
Like
on
first
it.
person
Yeah,
shooter type
yeah.
games.
But I'm always down. So
Right
they
on.
made a series out of this game.
Yeah, 8 episodes. I
Yeah.
guess they're gonna make more seasons.
Did
I
you
would
watch all
presume.
8?
I watched all 8.
Okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
I'm all the way through it.
Good.
So far, from what I saw, whoa.
Yeah.
It's good, dude. And the way it's shot and just the way it looks.
Does it have relations to the game, or they kind of went on their own way?
I don't know enough. See, what I was gonna say, I was gonna wait till Chris was done. I don't know anything about the game, so to me, I couldn't watch it and be like, well, this is part of the game. That's from the
Right.
game. Whatever. But I'm sure that they had a bunch of stuff that because there was choices that were made where they're like,
This is in the game.
right. There was
That
choices
guy.
that were made that you're like, oh, that must have been part of the game type of thing. You know what I mean?
Nuka-Cola.
Right. All sorts of stuff like that. Right.
Right. Like I didn't know if they sometimes they just pick pieces out,
Which is
but make
yeah.
their own storyline as opposed to
Now,
following.
yeah, that's the thing. The
storyline.
storyline, I don't know. I mean, they haven't revealed. It's only the first season, so the storyline. I don't know if it's the same as a game or if the storyline is new. It's like a original. I don't know if the characters are from the game, but I presume that they must be.
Well, I'm gonna
But,
mark
yeah.
that down because I've been looking for stuff.
It's
man.
on Prime.
Prime. I
Got it.
agree with Chris. It's beautifully shot. It looks great.
Yeah.
And it is very, very entertaining. As a person who doesn't know anything about the games, I enjoyed it quite a bit.
Interesting.
It's not like brilliant or anything like that. It's just fun.
Yeah,
You know what I
it's
mean?
fun.
It's enjoyable. It's very
high,
entertaining.
It's intense.
Yeah, it's pretty good. It's pretty good.
All right,
And
well,
I
I'm gonna have to check it out.
typically like I'm very suspicious of like shows or movies that get based off video games. I'm always like, oh, I don't know about
Yeah,
that.
no, I was gonna say that because like
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat and things like that.
Yes, pretty much every time it's a disaster. Like I can't think of any other.
What about Halo? Didn't they make that a series? I never played Halo
I
because I,
played it
never
a
had an
little bit.
Xbox.
I was just not into the thing. Like to me, when it comes to a
Master
shooting
Chief,
game,
right?
I'm not a big if it's not realistic kind of thing. You know what I mean?
Roger that.
You know.
Yeah,
Like,
that
you're
was
able
in
to, like-
space and shit.
Well,
right?
sometimes you just whatever the whole thing. You could jump a bunch like the tremendous heights and you do all this crap. I'm like, no. It's real stuff here.
No, just shoot me in the head with the regular gun.
Pretty
right.
much. Give me the 50
Like
cal.
yeah, Gears of War was like monsters. I think like I wasn't, and it was third person, so I wasn't a big fan.
Yeah.
Like once I'm locked in, Call of Duty was dope, man. Call of Duty.
I mean,
dope.
we have to give a hat tip to Contra.
Oh yeah. Do you know Contra?
What is Contra?
NES,
Whoa.
the regular OG Nintendo Entertainment System.
It's called Contra.
Contra was the side scroller of all side scrollers.
Hell yeah.
I have to see the. Oh.
Yeah, you know that game, dude.
Like I said, a lot of it's images for me.
Yeah, and I tell you what, they have like rebooted it a
Wow.
million times, but that first one on the left, that's the cover album I had.
I remember that cover.
What was this? What was Chris?
Oh, I know
Pop
it.
quiz. What's the code?
Up, down, left, right, B, A, start.
Nope.
No?
Sorry, buddy.
Is it
Wait. Oh, damn. Hold on a
up,
second.
down? Is
Up,
it
up, down,
da-
down, left,
left,
right, BA start, or
Okay.
BA select start if it was two players.
Two players, that's
Yeah.
right.
And it was a 30 lives code.
Yeah, dude.
So instead of like 3 lives, you get 30. And that's how you beat the game. You just like 2 people play with 30 lives each, and then you beat the game.
Isn't it crazy though? It's like it's nostalgia, but like you can't. I sometimes can't fathom to be able to play something for that long.
It's so fun though.
because of the
It's so
graphic
fun.
differential.
I
At
think
the
it's-
time, we didn't know any better. That's
That's
the
what I
best-
mean. But
Yeah.
like playing
When this-
it now, I'm
when
saying.
these guns, now is a different story. I mean, I could get into playing like this is a game though that like if the boys were hanging out one night, I could see playing
yeah.
Contra and beating the game because it's beatable. It's a beatable game, and if you do the thing with the 30 lives, you can get through it
You can beat that game in probably realistically.
like an hour.
I was
or
just going to
something.
say an hour. Like an hour. With you and a buddy. And if
Yeah.
you beat it by yourself, even with the 30 lives, you were a boss. You're a
yeah,
boss.
Yeah, it was
I
great.
probably like start at the end Nintendo 64 area for like games.
I always
gonna do that.
forget, like, how old are you?
33. I'll be 34 next month.
Okay. So, I mean, it's 10
Just
years
10
is
years
a lot.
behind. Yeah,
It's a lot.
a big
It's a
difference.
decade, bro. It's a
Technology, yeah.
whole generation.
especially with video games and
Is
stuff like
10
you
years
said.
a generation?
No.
Well, I mean,
20,
like
right?
of people.
No,
Like-
it's not a it's not a generation, but it's far enough apart.
For
Right.
me. It's like you came up with the different thing.
I think in the like Chris was mentioning, in the technological sense, because technology moves so quickly, 10 years is exponentially more than, like, say, for example, sports
right.
or something where it doesn't go by as quickly because everybody's on the same timeline.
Right, and we just kept progressing very faster as it keeps.
Right.
So it's,
Right. So in 10 years from now, it's going to feel like even more time
I just
has
saw
passed.
a video, like, I mean, they had it for a while, but like somebody promoting or showing that, like, it's got a little stand. I guess it's like a delivered to your house, bro. It's like literally a circle around you, and it's got a stand behind you, it clips to you, and you could walk.
Oh,
on it, you could
yeah,
jump
yeah,
on
Is
it.
it real?
Yeah.
Is
Well,
it real?
I
was
just
it fake?
saw. I know what he's talking about because it's kind of like that Ready Player One thing, and I think if that wasn't the prototype, I think it's about they're going to try to launch it.
Yeah.
But they also just launched. I forget what it's called. It's something called like
It's a butt plug.
it's a pad.
What?
It's a pad that you put on the floor that you can walk around in any direction while you're doing like VR and stuff.
Right, but think about
But never walk off of it because
It's-
it constantly rolls.
it's like it's all roller balls and stuff like that. But like those things, I've seen clips on the internet about that type of stuff, and they're all very sort of in the experimental stage.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Like they're not anywhere near
This one
production
actually
where
looked
people
cool.
could
It
have them in their homes.
Well, this thing looked like it, bro. Like for sure.
and somebody was putting it in
this
their
was
house.
this was a guy just showing you it. You know, it was more of a showing you how it operates
Where though?
in like
like a warehouse or
Yeah.
something.
Like a-
I think I saw a video like
Event.
that. It was like a YouTuber
Right, but
went to
okay.
it. and-
Yeah, but I just don't think that that's anywhere near bringing it home stage yet.
I think it is. It's just not to our reach yet. You know, like
Well, you heard
certain people with a lot of money can probably get it.
you
sooner.
heard that the Apple Pro Vision or whatever it's called, is that Vision Pro?
Yeah.
the $5,000 goggles.
Total failure.
Really?
Total failure. Yeah, like a ton
Was
of
it
people.
a total failure?
Yeah, a ton of people returned them, and they might not be coming out with the next model.
That
Like they might
sucks.
not be doing another iteration of it because it failed so
Sucks.
spectacularly.
Maybe. Do you think it failed because it was so expensive?
This price point was a huge problem. And then the what everybody said, because I listened to a bunch of podcasts where the guys were like, one guy was like, "Oh, I got it," da da da. And I read as much online as I could because I was interested. You saw, Chris, when I first came to this show, it was with a VR set, and I brought, you know what I mean, like that. I'm into that type of stuff.
Yeah,
I dig
yeah.
that. Anthony and I had the VR sets. We were doing all sorts of stuff.
Yeah, we were partying.
But so I was looking into it. It turns out that they're just the same problem that we found on the VR set. Is there's just not enough to do.
Mm-hmm.
There's nothing, like, you can't do enough stuff with it yet. There's not enough content for it, which is also something we could talk about. But it wasn't worth, and so everybody just returned them.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I would
Wow.
like to film a video if I can get you guys on board. I
Ooh.
would like to film a video to where it ends up only being like 20 minutes. But I live in VR for 24 hours. I like go about my regular. Oh wait, I can't because you can't. There's no passive.
What are you saying? That you have to wear the thing the whole time?
Yeah. But there's no like I can't see through.
The Apple Vision Pro you can.
Those you can,
but
yeah.
not the
yeah.
one I have. Not the one
Yeah,
we
you
have.
wouldn't.
I got it,
You wouldn't
yeah.
last 24 hours.
No,
Not a chance. First of all, the charge doesn't. That's another thing. It's that
you have to have multiple batteries and shit.
Well,
like,
no, it's because it's rechargeable. There's no batteries. It's not like you're taking a new battery, fresh battery. No, you got to plug that shit in and charge it back up again.
the Vision Pros.
Yeah, and the VR sets.
Oh, because I know the Vision Pros, they do have an external battery that you can you plug
Like
in.
a charged thing to charge your thing.
The videos I saw, everybody just had like battery packs, and it's like a big obnoxious wire that came
Oh,
out
so
the
it
side
didn't
of
even
it.
have it up. It didn't even have its own power supply. They had to hook it up to a power supply. That's ridiculous. That's probably another
Essentially,
another
it
reason.
was like its own power supply,
Yeah.
but it's like it doesn't like it's not in a pack. Like
Okay,
connected
well
to
that's
it.
even crazier. I thought that the thing charged up like a VR set. Like the VR set, you just put the headset on. That's it. This thing, you're telling me you got to have a wire coming off of it to put it to a battery in your pocket. Like
I
that's
guess if they're on the go,
crazy.
so it doesn't like die
Maybe,
while
yeah,
they're
maybe
doing
that's
it.
for
Crazy,
a long
dude.
term. Who knows? I don't know.
I don't
I
know.
really don't
But
know.
in 10 years,
But yeah,
we're
spectacular.
gonna
but
be
I,
there.
but I low key still want one. I really do. I really do.
I mean, but what would you do with it?
I don't know. I would
We said
just
the same
I
thing.
just want to I want to wear it and I want to watch videos and I want to control my phone like this
That's-
because it looks fun, dude. It does. Honestly, you know what else? I want to watch VR porn.
You can't watch VR porn with it.
Ah, that's right. The Apple Pro won't let you.
Nope. That was another.
they
that was
banned it.
another thing that they said. Yeah, you
A
can't.
lot of perverts
A lot of
returned
perverts
it,
returned it immediately.
Yeah, yeah.
You're
you
like,
gotta
dude,
go
what do
the-
you mean?
and
Yeah,
they
you gotta go
canceled
the
their
old school way.
super premium subscription to somebody's site.
Yeah.
Well, no, they just go to the other VR headsets and keep rocking. And
Yeah, because everybody else offers it.
yeah,
I don't know much about it, but I saw a couple videos. The new, is it Meta Quest?
sure.
Metavision? No.
Just MetaQuest is correct.
Okay, the newer one that just came out.
Okay.
That you can actually see through it.
Okay, well that's smart of them.
Yeah.
to,
Oh, yeah.
You know, if Meta's smart, and so far they've been clunky but kind of smart. They'll adopt some of the better features of the Apple Vision Pro
Mhm.
while still keeping it at a reasonable price point and
Yeah.
whatever. I mean, VR is kind of fun. It's kind of cool. There's just not enough to do. There's not enough going on. It's very much like dominated by kids. There's not enough of a draw to just keep signing into VR. However, I will say that VR content, like putting us doing an episode with the VR camera running, is not a bad idea because
I would
there's
love to do that.
because there's not enough there's not enough VR content.
Yeah.
People are desperate for something to watch in VR.
Mm-hmm.
So to let people know that
Yeah.
our episodes are available in VR as well, that's something to think about. You know what I mean? Like I have the equipment. We've done. I did.
I saw you showed me our VR lounge that you made.
Well, that's a whole different thing.
Yeah,
That's a
no,
whole
that's
different
a different thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, we were like on the welcome screen one time in Oculus.
We're on the welcome screen multiple times.
No, right.
Yeah, I used to be featured on the Oculus app regularly.
Really?
Yeah. But
Huh.
that whole, I mean, I don't think that's any longer a thing. But I'll tell you, for the time that we were doing it, it's funny to sit here and say this, but we were one of the number one and still remain one of the number one content creators in that sphere
Mm-hmm.
for a while.
Mm.
You know what I mean? Nobody made as much content as regularly as we did. It's just very bizarre to say, but that's how untapped, that's how still fresh and new and not even a thing yet. That stuff, it's still in such its infancy
Yeah,
that
Well, people watched it.
people watched it.
that's awesome.
It was
That's
fun.
awesome.
It
Dude,
was fun. It was
anytime you
cool.
want to, I mean, I don't know what it entails, but anytime you want to set that up, go for it, dude.
Yeah, I have to
in.
think
We
about
have to
it.
work. We have to work it in.
I have to think about it because what I theoretically could do is put the 360 camera on top of that camera, and so the person who is watching the show in
See
VR,
everything in here.
they would be sitting right where that is. So
Mhm.
if you had another guest or blah 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 blah,
So they
blah,
could be staring at you and then turn around and see you.
correct. They would be able to turn around and see me through the window. They that.
They'll be here with us.
There was a video that I took of you guys that I gave you. I don't think it ever got posted. Maybe it did. I don't know. I should check it out at some point. But we did do that at one point. Do you remember?
Yeah.
Where we did
Yeah.
we did record. I did record when Ryan was still here. I brought my 360
Yeah,
camera.
when you visited them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I was cruising around this VR world. I was having a good old time, and Ryan was just trying to jerk me off.
Yeah, he was doing hand jobs.
Yeah, Ryan
It's
was
all right.
just trying to give me the old Dutch rudder.
Everybody has a dream.
Yeah.
That's his
I was
immediate
just
dream.
I was walking around like, this is fucking.
Yeah.
I probably looked like a moron.
Chris was blown away.
No,
Chris was
I mean
blown
when
away.
you first put it on, it is pretty cool.
It's cool,
Right,
man.
But then after a while, it's like,
You know what? Especially, I think I still have the video on my phone. When I got it, it was for that purpose as well because we were doing stuff there, and then I brought it to my parents' house.
oh boy,
And I never bought a game on there. I just pretty much downloaded free games, and there was this roller coaster game. I'm not a fan of it, but I did it for the kids and whatever. So I let my mom try it, bro. That was comedy gold. She's holding on to the end of the table this whole time, and she's just screaming because she doesn't even know how to fully use her phone yet. Like we're still, you know what I mean. And then you just throw three, these goggles on her, and then she's looking around. You're riding this. It was great. It was great.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's novel. It's fun for a little while.
Yeah.
And then you're like, yeah, and especially like if you're and I think watching a movie is pretty cool, but like
You can only wear
watch
it for like
so
20
long.
minutes, 30 minutes, and then it's like too uncomfortable, or it runs out of battery.
Yeah.
Even if you were able to watch it, I don't think you
still
could fully watch a full movie just because like what it does to your eyes. I think that's probably another problem.
If I was a rich guy, I'd get one. I'd get
What, the Apple thingy?
Yeah.
If you were a rich guy, you'd be above that.
Yeah.
You'd be getting the thing that I was talking about that guy's working on. You'd be the first one getting it.
Depends how rich.
Yeah, but that's pretty cool though. Like this thing, you could literally not big. When you think of these things, you think it's pretty big, and you could at some point in the near future, you could literally VR it, play a freaking game, running, jumping.
Yeah, I think the one I saw, it was like an octagon on the ground, or a hexagon, whatever shape on the ground, and it was just like all beads basically that you're like walking on, and they
No,
It was like
Oh,
a
that's
blue
direction.
mat or something.
No, this thing was like advanced compared to what you guys seem like you're saying.
What was yours? What was it?
I
It's like a
don't
treadmill that you
know.
strap in.
It's
but
like a circle treadmill in a sense. It's like
Right.
just a circle.
But it's not a treadmill, because where does the treadmill, where does that go?
It's all
What's
around.
the surface?
I don't know.
It's probably beads, bro. It's
Oh,
probably.
I'm sure it's underneath it beads, but
we probably are talking about the same thing, but
Nah,
you're
this-
just talking down to me.
no, because you said hexagon. This thing was a circle.
circle jerk.
You take your horn. This thing is legit, bro.
Dude, try Googling what he's saying.
I don't even.
He's not gonna go about it. You know
That's
what?
such a clunky sentence to try to search.
Yeah, I know. How do you like? We're all gonna be. What is that? Would that be? I guess that's still
There it is.
VR.
There it is.
VR gaming treadmill.
So this is what you were talking about, Anthony?
Well, in a nutshell, yeah.
In a nutshell,
Whoa!
looks
Check
like it's-
that chick on the right. She's flying
this one.
all the way far right. Omnidirectional
Oh, this
treadmill.
one?
Down one.
Oh, she's
She's
literally
flying.
flying. Yeah, that's not. That doesn't make any
she's
sense.
swimming. That's cool.
But
Because
she's
they-
not touching the ground.
Because that thing that they're strapped to, it's got springs in it. You could jump up and down, and I'm sure with that way, maybe it lets her like float in a sense. And you know what? What was that? Oh, G?
This one is more than that.
Okay, but still,
Let's
you
see,
can
hold
get
on.
two of these, and you still have money left over. Versus the Apple.
1,400.
Okay, you can get two of those, and it's still cheaper than the Apple thing.
That is true.
But like,
Yeah.
That is true.
it's euro. Oh, it's another country.
Oh yeah. Look at this.
Catwalk.
Catwalk C2.
So it comes with it's
The
own
new
games.
definition of VR treadmill, which is I like that because I hate the old definition of
Yeah.
a VR treadmill. So tired of that.
Lame.
Ugh.
C2 Core.
C2 Core Plus vehicle hub. Oh my gosh. It's got like a little
Ooh.
keyboard. It's got
That's
like a little
legit,
table
bro.
for your keyboard.
Like I would,
Oh yeah.
as a game
Wow.
person who I don't game often anymore because
I would want to play
Life.
Fall Guys on that.
I'd want to play Call of Duty, bro. Oh my
Yeah, that
god.
too. Oh, whoa,
Whoa.
You just got us so excited. What?
Yeah.
What?
That's what I mean. That's you're running.
Dude,
You're able to fully do everything.
I want to look like a dumbass like that so bad. But are all the games the same? You're just slaying zombies?
So like you're basically playing a game on
Probably.
Oculus, but where you could
Yeah,
actually
you're-
run and
yeah.
feel it. Hey, listen, you could get a workout on this thing,
Yeah, it said it burns calories.
dude. To be my biggest, be like, oh, Jim, psst, I got the catwalk thing.
oh, you got to wear the special shoes. Look at those things.
Ah, moon boots.
That's fine. That's dope, though.
They're going to start stinking.
Slide to the left. That's dope, though.
Whoa, what?
Well, you don't really get the lightsaber though, unfortunately. Not included.
Yeah, you could jump.
Look
Look,
at this guy. Wow.
he's like Neo.
He's living his
Yeah.
best life.
Yeah, he is.
Come on, man.
So would I.
So you would choose the Apple thing over that?
Nope.
That's right.
Nope.
Look, is she sitting?
She was sitting. She was sitting.
We need a sponsor to buy us one of these for the studio.
Oh my God! I will
please.
do it.
We already have the headsets. Don't worry about it. We got those covered. We just need you to get us one of these $1,400 treadmills.
Yeah,
VR
we have
treadmills.
two headsets.
Unless you want to throw in a headset for
One of us
for
is
your
just a
boy
sniper
Chris.
up inside the tower. You don't move at all.
Dave could. I mean, we only played a handful of times, but sniping was my jam.
We had a good time. We had
That's
a
awesome.
bad teammate. We had a good time and a bad teammate. So I rage quit Call of Duty a couple years ago,
God, he
and
did.
just I never played again.
He did. He totally rage quit it.
I rage quit it like for life. Like I literally never played
Like,
Call of Duty again.
That was the last time he played.
It's amazing. I love it.
Understandably.
Our teammate left me. He left us. He left us both. Anthony was down. He was dead.
He just left the lobby.
No. He left to go fight. Like
he was
fight and kill people and all this other stuff.
He's that guy. He's that guy. Like he literally doesn't tell you where he's going, and he's like.
I think I told this story.
We
on
did,
the
but
show
we weren't
before.
on the show though.
Do you remember what happened? He and I
went
were
to
in
go
a
do
Jeep.
firefight.
We were in a Jeep. He was driving the Jeep. I
Jumped
was the
out.
passenger, and all of a sudden I'm looking around. We're driving to save him because he was down. And all of a sudden we like cruise to a stop and like hit a tree. And I'm like, what happened? I turn over and he's gone from the car. He just jumped out of the car as the driver to go shoot somebody because he saw somebody, leaving the both of us to just say, fuck you guys.
And he's like a dog with like seeing, and but doesn't say shit.
No, he's just gone.
He's just, But
He's-
then
all of
the
a
only
sudden
time
he's on
he
the
says
other side of
something-
the map.
Yeah.
I'm down. Come get me.
That's it. That's
and
what bothers
and you're
me.
like, where are you, John? And he's like, literally on the other side of the map.
He's like, come on, they're here, the stream. Come get me.
He jumped out of the
4 days.
He jumped out of the Jeep. I just came to a halt. I tried to make it over to Anthony. I don't remember what happened after that, but I was just like, that's it. I'm done. I put down the sticks and that
Because
was
we
it.
actually
I
had
never played again.
We actually had won a game.
Yeah, we won whatever that new game was, Warzone or something.
Warzone,
like that?
right? It was trios, so it's like
the
there's
three of us won
100 plus people in there. We won. We played strategically at the end.
Yeah,
we had some of that same shit during it, but like that's what gets you going. And then when you get into the next game and this continues to happen, and you're like over it.
Yeah.
I stopped.
Terrible.
I understand.
John, you suck.
Yeah, John, you jerk.
Jerk off.
We'll be able to roast John later in the summer.
Mhm.
John will be coming up from Florida later in the summer. We'll
Oh,
roast him in
cool.
person.
God, yeah.
I'll ask him
remember?
if he wants to play Call of Duty.
Yeah. He was in the master part. He was pretty good.
Yeah.
Dave never played like a game like that. Came in pretty good.
Nice.
Very upset.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
Yep.
What was last week's episode? What did the folks just see?
No, they saw
Christ.
Nope.
They saw
We're
hearing things game.
nice.
Oh,
That was fun.
that was a fun game.
That was fun.
Yeah,
That was a
hearing
lot of
things
fun.
game.
That was actually probably like one of the most fun games I think we've played. And I mean, we've played a fair amount. Maybe I'm not.
We played a
thinking
bunch of
all
games.
them. But that was kind of really fun.
Yeah.
It was good.
Not that the other ones weren't, but it could have. It's just fun.
No, that was fun.
Yeah.
I can't wait to do that for an exclusive Patreon with a couple people more.
Yeah, that would be nice to have a guest in here and put him on the hot seat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I like it.
Yeah.
Make up some crazy phrases to say.
Yeah. Our own phrases.
Yeah.
And we do that. That's something that we probably should do. I'll actually make a note of that too, to make our own.
Yeah. I mean, even
phrases.
if
Well, I think
we
we-
just
yeah.
jot some things down, like even if we just throw them in a hat and we just gotta pick.
Yeah. Whose line is it anyway? Style.
Sick.
Yeah.
like
I
it.
agree. Yeah. Just whether it's funny ones or just now that we've done it already, we know there's some of those words that are like really tricky
Mm-hmm.
and make
Yeah,
it-
like
make it-
teeth.
Yeah, that one got me. That one had me confused for a while.
Yeah.
I did
Yeah.
pretty good though. I was pretty good at that. Did you guys see the thumbnail for that episode?
That's cool. Cool thumbnail.
I feel like
If you go on YouTube, you'll see the thumbnail for the Hearing Things episode. It was pretty funny.
It looks like he got hit with a gamma ray.
I just put myself with the
oh,
headphones
with the
on,
eyes and
then my eyes are going.
Yeah, I saw that.
He was about to Hulk out on us.
Well, he did.
Mm-hmm.
He was the man. You're the man.
Spoiler,
Is it though?
maybe. We have some
No, it's
some
o-
savvy.
Too bad. No.
Some savvy fools.
No, too bad. The episode came out. They had their time to watch it.
Yeah.
They should know. This train is brought to you by Watch the Damn Show on time.
Bang.
Yeah.
Tune in, baby.
Train's brought to you by like and subscribe.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Double click the mouse.
Fool.
Wait, what?
Fool. All right. So. Thank
Here
you,
we are.
Anthony.
You're
You're
right. This
sweating.
post-it thing would not work with me. I'm
No.
sweating
He's
right
a
now.
sweaty boy. But I did say it's hot in here.
It is a little warm.
It's
We're
hot.
at the change of seasons where they haven't flipped the
No, that's fine.
system over yet.
But you
in
know
the
me.
building.
I'm a natural sweater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Typically during the summer, I keep it cold in here.
I
Yes.
remember when I first came on,
Yeah,
it was like
yeah.
it was 58. It read.
Right. Yeah,
We-
it was too cold.
Summertime with sweatshirts in
There
here.
was a point at which it was too cold.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I like this room to be cold when we're shooting, but I like that room to be cold when we're not here, so the equipment stays.
Yeah, that's a big factor.
Let's
Yeah.
keep it at a solid 69.
It's usually what I keep it on.
I mean, once you keep it in the 60s.
Yeah.
The lowest I go is 65, and then that's when we come in and it's 58 degrees in here.
Yeah, no, I like it.
Yeah. But you know what else I like? I like you, Anthony.
Stop.
Thanks for hanging out,
Oh,
David.
yes.
Thank you for hanging out.
Hey, no problem, man.
And you guys, check us out every Wednesday on YouTube at the Two Clouded Mind Show. If you want to listen to us, we are anywhere you get your podcasts,
Oh, yeah.
everywhere you get your podcasts.
Yes, sir.
But I mean, why? I mean, definitely listen to us, but you want to see our faces.
And check out our Patreon, too.
Oh, yep. You want to give that tiny URL?
tinyurl/clouded minds.
Hell yeah.
tinyurl.com/clouded minds.
And we are all over social media at the Two Clouded Mind Show. If you would like to stalk us individually, I'm at Little Guy Chris 28.
DC in the city on all social media. Anthony, thanks for hanging out, man.
See you next week. Stay clouded.
You love it so much.